Hello again, my friends. We are back. Kyle's Great American Craft Beer Review with Kyle on a Monday afternoon. I tell you what, this is unreal. 60 degrees. I mean, it feels like early October we're December 4th, people. I mean, it feels like mid-October, maybe even early October. 62 today, but the big cold is coming. Big cold front coming in Wednesday with some rain tonight. Maybe even a dusting or inch of snowfall Thursday night into Friday. We're going to watch that. Probably won't be much with the temps being 60, but maybe our first snowfall of the year. So we'll see. But anyway, back to the beer here, this is killer and awesome. Our sampling pleasure and tasting delight. This is Tasting Delights. This is my favorite IPA that I've tried, and I've said this. And here we go again, the 450 North Brewing Company Fruity Nuggets. Now look at this logo of the can. Now how awesome is that? The Fruity Pebbles, that is tremendous and so unique and just creative and just killer. This is again, Columbus, Indiana, 450 North. I've done numerous reviews from them. This is a double dry hop IPA, Citra Mosaic and Eldorado hops. Checks in at 7.2% alcohol by volume. And it is, I think, the best IPA I have drank. I mean that sincerely. And again, thanking the great Steve Mikesell for this. He last of that pack. Fourth or fifth I reviewed on this pack. And I've had this and only once. Second time trying this. And this is where I'm really going to judge 450 here, though, because I love all their beers. But I want to see if they're consistent with this. I tried this back, I think it was maybe April or May. They did another release late in the fall after the spring release. And I want to see how 450 did with this the second go-around. So let's go ahead and get a pour. We know it's going to be fruity and juicy. This is such a great beer, 7.2 as well. Man, this is probably beast point of the odor, in my opinion. Just unbelievable flavors bursting out of this beer. Still some left in the can there. One out of that can. There's my Uinta glass, no 450 glass. But look at the carbonate. Not much head on that beer, but some lovely carbonation. Look at the aroma. Oh, there's that citra. Oh, the passion fruit, the fruit going into this. Unbelievable. Let's get into it. Cheers to 450 North. And again, thanks to the great Steve Mikesell. Cheers, everybody. Oh, man, is it so awesome. The flavors on this beer, that is just so nice. I mean, this is so nice. The Citra, I feel like the Mosaic and Eldorado hops up front with a nice Citra smooth finish. I mean, this is an IPA lover's delight. I mean, this is just unbelievable how great this beer can be. Again, I rated it as one of the top IPAs I've drank. Not sure how fresh this is. That's the one knock I'm going to give 450. And if Steve's watching this, there is no canned on date. I saw another person review this. They don't put the cans on here. I don't wish they would do that. But beyond that, I mean, everything else is perfect. I'm not saying that's a knock on the beer. It's just a knock on the. I mean, at least put a freshness by date or a date can. Either or is fine with me. I prefer a date can, but you can also put a freshness by date just to so you know. But either or would be great. But I've seen nothing on this, and really I heard somebody else was saying that too. But other than that, this is an A++. I mean, this is an IPA lover's dream, and I'm not even an IPA person. Steve has turned me onto this with this company. If only every company can brew like these 450 boys. I tell you, I'm baffled by this company and the way they get these hops to blend. And oh. That is just, excuse me, that is just so delicious. I mean, I don't know. I just love it. I mean, even though it's warm out here in December, it still feels to me, it's just out of time. Not the beer. The beer's fine. The beer's fine. Tastes great. I feel like even though it's 60, it's December, I still feel this would be greater than an 80-degree day. Maybe July, August, maybe an early spring, late spring day, May through, this would probably be good, like April through, maybe May through the end of September. I know it's warm and it doesn't feel like December, but I just feel like it's a mental thing, but this is awesome. I mean, I just don't know, the way they blend the hops. There's so many breweries that put, maybe it's the double dry hopping, I'm not sure, that's what I want to get into the art of this brewing. If it's the double dry hopping, but I don't know. And I like too the 450 16-ounce cans. I do like that. They're a little more pricey, but course, I'd pay $3 or $4 for this any day of the week. I can. I mean, if it's like a 4-pack's, what, 16, but any day of the week. You know, this is the elite. I had all their beers had. I mean, the Maze Haze, the Stardust, the Citra Rainbows, the Simcoe, all of them. I mean, I thought that Pixel Bomb was decent. And even the Juicy Nuggets, I mean, that was right there as well. I think Biss, to me, is the best, but they're all elite. And I've said this in all my 450 reviews. I did not like the Juice Box. That is perhaps the only one I did not like. Everything else has been A+, at least an A. But the Pixel Bomb was an A. This is A+++. If there was 7 or 8 stars on this, I mean, you see the color. It's not a New England IPA. I don't know if it's New England or not. It's not as hazy as the Juice Nugget. I think it may go down as a New England. You got 7.2% alcohol by volume. Just so smooth. Oh, that's tremendous. You notice how many big sips, and I hate IPAs. I really do. I'm not afraid of this. I'll drink them, and I'll drink anything once and try it. And I want to try everything and get my opinion out there and just, you know, and I think, for me, this company, thanks to Steve Meixell, again, I can't thank him enough, is changing my tune on IPAs, because this is just so delicious and so, you know, and one of the reviews that I subscribed to said they didn't like this beer. They didn't like 450 beers. And again, I'm not knocking them. They have their own opinion, and that's great. I'm not here to judge them or knock them, but I don't know. My personal how anybody can knock this brewery or this beer. In my humble opinion, I'm not knocking them. That's their opinion. That's great. And they seem like really cool guys. I subscribe to that channel. And they got the good stuff. They got the founders, and they got some CBS and some Cigar City humorless. So cheers to them. But man, this is just too good to describe for me. So I've rambled on long enough here. It's Monday. That's going to do it. Big Who Day tonight, facing up against their Steelers. And also an hour and a half, 4:30 here on the East Coast. We got my Wolverines are going to be battling the Buckeyes tonight in Columbus. Huge game. Both teams 1-0 in the Big Ten. Both teams with convincing wins on Saturday in the conference opener. But tonight's a big test. You get to 2-0 in the league, and obviously this rivalry. So look forward to that. Go Blue. So cheers again. And life's too short, my friends. We must be happy. And if you like IPAs, and again, anybody likes IPAs has got to try this if they can. You know, it's just beginning to be seen a little more that Whitey store and right across the river there in Lawrenceburg. They have a nice selection. I'm not sure if they carry this, but I was told they got a nice amount of 450 beers coming in. So if you're out that way, check it out. I'm sure that 450 in the near future, I don't know. I spoke to the brewery. Steve may know more, but I'm sure in the future they will be distributing to Ohio. I think it's a matter of time. I'm not saying that's certain. That's not in the works, but I don't see why they would not. Again, maybe they just want to keep their production. I'm telling you, keep that production small and keep the beers elite. It could be, but man, if you like IPAs, try Fruity Nuggets. Cheers, everybody.